Hey, good morning, guys. So it is Saturday again. We're back at it. Going to go pick up my cousins right now for practice. And then after that, we're gonna go to the festival or a fiesta. I don't know what it is exactly. I just know that I bought tickets, so we're gonna be doing that today. Oh gosh, I feel a little bit out of it. I'm using a new coffee mug that my wife got at the thrift store. Hopefully it's okay. Oh, wait, no, actually, that is for my cousins. This one is mine. So we're heading over to go pick them up. And I feel like today something just says to talk about giving people a chance. Now, I know that can mean a lot of things. That can go towards a new job, that can go towards a new relationship, a new friendship, anything in general. Like it could be across the board, the spectrum, be across the me trying to sound smart. It could be across the spectrum for you, giving people a chance. Now, for me in general, it is because I have messed up a lot in the past, not just with my relationship, with my friendships, my family, but there was a time where I just messed up left and right. I was going through a phase. I was going through this. I was going through that, and then I wanted to work on myself. So I know how hard it is to start over again and again and again. I swear I have no idea how many times I did start over, but knowing that people still gave me a chance, gave me hope, and at one point I knew I was going to take advantage of it, and I did. And it was the hardest thing for these people to still say, I'm going to give them a chance. So I know that if you feel like you are doing good now, and no matter what anyone says, my pastor says it very well. You are who you really are when you're alone, and it is 100% true because I could put on a face for um, everyone in the world, but as soon as I get in my room, I'm a completely different person. There's certain things that my wife, of course, doesn't approve of that I still do. Um, or that she doesn't like in general. I wouldn't say approve. I'd say that she doesn't like because there's a difference between approving something and not liking it. I mean, she can not like that I go play soccer every weekend, or she doesn't like that I doesn't approve that at a certain time we do a certain thing every day. That's a whole different thing. So um, I know after these years, she still gave me a chance, and she still gives me a chance for everything. And it's vice versa too. Um, we both grown as adults, as young adults, getting a little older, about to hit 30. We know what it's like giving people a chance and hearing relationships now going through the phases that we went through, and it's sad that some people may have it harder than us, or they may not have it as bad, and we feel like, oh, it's pretty easy for you right now, and it's okay to feel like you have tried and that no one's gonna care. But trust me, if you want to do good in your life, it will happen. Coming around is not as easy as you would like it to be. You know, we wanted to change the next day and say, okay, you know what? I'm gonna start working on it. And then the next day everything gets worse. And then worse and worse and worse and worse. That's not even a word. It gets worse over time, and you're like, gosh, I'm trying to change, but it's just not working. No, trust me, it's working because it's you who's wanting to change yourself. It's not you wanting to have people see that you've changed. It's a big difference, a huge difference in that because you're not just working on yourself. You're making sure that when you're alone, you're still the same person. You're the person who has the same values, same integrity. So I know that I know how hard it is to feel like that. So don't give up. Just keep going. Keep trying. I'm not gonna say that the world is watching, but there's always someone that's watching. Whether you think it's your kids, whether you think it's your significant other, your spouse, whether it's a family member, people are watching. There's things that I've been told this past 4 or 5 years that I haven't been told my whole lifetime. I'm about to be 30 next year. So just let that sink in for you. It is a marathon. It is not a sprint. Whatever you're going through, if you really want to change, you will change. If you really want to change, it will happen. Just keep going. Don't give up when it gets harder. Because trust me, it will get harder, and that's when it's going to test you the most. Well, I wanted to talk about that a little bit. I'm about to get my cousins. So you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I am going to take a small video, um, another voiceover, a little something that I like. They are getting better. The transitions are getting better. I hope you guys do like them. And we will see you in the next one. God bless you guys and see you in the next one. What is up, guys? So we are done with practice. I just dropped off my cousins. Um, Heading back to my house. There was I stopped by Walmart to return something real quick, and then I realized, oh, I gotta make food for next week. And the way that I'm doing it, I have to eat a lot. I'm not that far off where I want it to be around this time of the year or this time on the book. So it was like it's good, but I'm tired of eating. I'm tired of constantly eating. It's like getting annoying. I'm tired of being hungry, and then when you eat, you're just like, I don't want to eat no more. So I'm at that point right now. We just practiced 2 songs, but eh, not 2 songs. Though there's 2 songs that we're gonna be playing coming up, and we already have it down. I'm practicing with the chords on the guitar, so we'll see how that works. But it looks good. Like it sounds good. We're practicing when we need to practice, and outside of that, we did stay the extra hour like I was planning to practice, so that was good. So today we're supposed to go to a flower festival, so we can take pictures. Um, but there is no sun, and it is drizzling like nonstop. It's been drizzling for like 3 hours already. And it's a light drizzle where you can feel it, but it doesn't bother you. But if you stayed in the stayed outside long enough, you'll start feeling it. So it's one of those. So it's annoying. And then tomorrow they say there's gonna be the eclipse. I mean, not that there's not, but if it's this way, which it says tomorrow and all week is gonna be like this, then there's not gonna. I mean, no one's gonna see the eclipse, and people are still selling solar eclipse glasses. You can't see the sun. What are you gonna do with the glasses? So I mean, hopefully they say it's a once in a lifetime thing because the way that it is supposed to be. It's supposed to be like very unique, but I mean, I don't know for sure. So I know the internet likes to hype stuff up all the time, and I remember people used to tell me, "Don't believe everything on the internet." But then, like one little thing could be blown up just because of one content creator puts it up, and then everyone starts sharing it, and then the whole world is sharing it. But I've heard people are like doing the extreme. And I was just thinking, like, what if we did that for ourselves? Like, what if we showed up for ourselves when we needed to show up? What if we did that every day for ourselves instead of just a once in a lifetime kind of thing? I mean, you only live your life one time. So whether you mess up a few times or you do good a few times, like, what do you want to be known for? When people aren't around you, like, that's when people really show who they're not. I'm sorry. Whenever people are not around you, that's when they talk about you. And what do they say when you're not around? And that was just making me think, like, these past couple of years, I've been really working on being more attentive, more there spiritually, mentally, physically, not stressing out, enjoying life, enjoying the little things. I'm constantly saying, well, that's a good thing that we have this, or good thing that we have that. And yeah, I mean, it gets to you sometimes, but that's just life in general. I mean, we're only human. It's not going to be happy 100%. I just feel like if you're going to be upset, don't let it take over your life. And you would not want to be the person that says, "Oh yeah, he got into this argument. He's never been the same since." And and I was thinking, like, gosh, there's some people that I know that are like that, and I really pray that they, you know, come to amends on their feelings, so that way they don't have to always be like that. There's no point in being like that. I mean, for me, truthfully and honestly, I do whatever I can to stay happy because if people are saying, "Hey, this guy, nothing phases him. He always has a smile on his face. He's always helping people. He's always taking care of people. He's always taking care of himself, and he's a great dad and stuff like that." I'm like, gosh, I would. That's nice. I don't know what people say about behind me. They could say that I'm like the most annoying person in the world when I'm not around, but I mean that's all on me. And this eclipse makes you think like, well, this is a once in a lifetime kind of thing. They say you're not going to see it for another 375 years. What are they going to say about it when it's gone? What are the grandkids going to say about, oh, yeah, I remember the solar eclipse and all this and that? And um, it's like, is it really going to be something that you talk about for generations, or is it just going to be something that you just say, hell yeah, I remember that? Are you going to be the person that they say, yeah, my grandpa was this, or my father is this, and my father was that, and like they just go on and on and on and on and on? Or is your life going to be that, oh yeah, he's a good guy, never really talked to anybody, never really socialized, and that's fine if you're not like that. There's nothing wrong with that. You're eventually gonna be who you need to be in your life. Not everyone's gonna be the same, but give yourself that chance to go for it. Be that be the person that you feel like you need to be in a good way, not in the, oh, because I've been hurt so much, I need to stay hard. I need to, no, it's give yourself a chance and be there for yourself. Be there for others. Once you've been doing so good for yourself for so long, it's always good to give back. Always good to be there for people because you may know what it feels like to be hurting, but that person is probably still hurting and doesn't know what to do next. And they probably hurt you've heard someone that says, "Oh, I've been through this and been through that, and this is what I did and it helped me get through it." I just hope, if someone is listening, that you guys really really give yourself a chance to make an impact, not just in your life, but an impact in others. Because if this world just had more nicer people, it would be a better off world for our kids, our grandkids, great grandkids, better generations. People would appreciate it more and know that life is really about um, not just yourself, but it's really really meant to enjoy it, savor the moments. I'm I've seen people who make a lot of money and are miserable. I've seen people who don't have anything literally to their name, running on cents every week, and they are the happiest people in the world. So that doesn't say something that I don't know what will. But enough of that for now. Um, it has been a great week. It may be cloudy right now, but I know that your heart is full. So keep going. There's always someone that's listening. I appreciate every one of you who's watching. God bless you guys. I will see you on Monday. Hopefully, I can do some type of video this weekend. Um, I did want to do a little bit type of talking more on TikTok too, not just post videos. But you guys be safe and God bless you guys.